Jazz, is this good by the way?
We are protesting the fact that they actually put a kiosk up in front of the Dunkin' Donuts to replace the cashiers that are there. You can see the writing on the wall for a reduction in workforce, and I think that's the thing that we're looking out for. They've already installed QR codes on the table, and we are.
Well, I want to know about this, chat, guys. Can I be honest? Why are people against the removal of boring ass fucking jobs? Can anybody explain it?
Worried that the next step is a tablet. Next step could even be a robot one day, and we need to be able to have a say in the workplace.
If we allow automation in, it's just going to take customer service, away. It's going to take service out of customer service, and that's
so
not what people want.
Yeah, but it doesn't help anything. You're not making anything. If it's something can be done more efficiently, it should. The world we live in is based off of optimization and progress and make things better, faster, stronger. If you can remove a human that has to be there to do something, I think we should.
They hate workers. They hate us so much that they want to automate us away. They hate us more than they love their product.
Okay, if I'm at a touchdown, then sell your car. Sell your car and go to work on foot, because your car means that you took the job out of the guys who breed horses, drive the horses, right? Because before the cars, we used to have these horse cars, these carriages. People had to go in horses, right? The whole industry of horses collapsed at the time because in the invention of the cars. You're actively taking the job away from those. You need to sell their car right the fuck now.
Profits. I am an anarchist, so yeah, I do believe that hierarchies and places of power cause violence, and that's pretty much all they do.
You think that profit over people is going to last forever, or do you think that late stage capitalism is just going to death spiral so hard that we have to ultimately kind of level the playing field and create a new society?
Well, some people have to get shot.
Developing news today out of New York City, where the CEO of United Healthcare was shot and killed in broad daylight. It's believed he was targeted, but it's unclear why.
I hope it's not me.
Yeah.
Did you know that every Thanksgiving, 75.9 million Americans use airports like Phoenix Sky Harbor to travel to go see family elsewhere in the world? It's crazy, right? It's a big week. But guess what? There's a lot of big
Chen was agreeing with that a few days ago.
right now.
Yeah, but people like to have the bad take, and then they slip to the new one in the dark, and it's oh yeah, nobody said that. I would never agree with this. What are you talking about?
Airport. You know why?
Hundreds of restaurants and concession employees on strike.
I have the takes that are good from the get-go.
Tomorrow.
Right? Yeah, you still crucify me.
Restaurants and concessions will be shut down. The workers with HMS Host, a vendor operating many of the restaurants and coffee shops inside the terminals, say it's time for their demands to be met.
The workers say they want what most American workers want. That's the ability to keep food on their table and a roof over their heads.
Employees want better pay, healthcare, and retirement plans, especially
underpaid employee with bad packages, no retirement fund, nothing, whatever, minimum wage dog shit, garbage ass fucking quality of life job, or robot. Choose one. You cannot have both. Okay, you cannot say, oh yeah, we want this place to pay the employee overall $70K a fucking year for 10 and $700K in losses or whatever, instead of just a robot. Really, dude? For what? For what?
after the pandemic.
It's just become very clear that we've gotten to a point where the things that we are asking for are falling on dead ears with the company, with HMS.
But HMS Host paints a different picture, claiming it's offering 12% raises and better benefits. And in a statement, says the
I will
strike
never understand
serves to hurt the traveling public and the HMS Host associates who continue to work during this difficult time.
So, we're gonna go to a protest, specifically a Phoenix Sky Harbor food service anti-automation protest. We're gonna meet up with some Dunkin' Donuts employees.
It's good that you guys make fun of people when they lose job in like tech and other areas or whatever, right? But when people lose jobs in the fucking dog shit retail and service industry, everybody's up in arms. Oh my God, no way! Like, it's just so weird. I don't really understand it. Like, when there's cuts in departments that are kind of like more like bougie and shit like that, and that are more out there, and people make more money, it's okay to say fuck all these people, right? But when it's people that are like minimum wage, all these bullshit ass jobs, then no. Oh, we're gonna fight to the end of the earth. What a joke, dude.
That may or may not be being replaced by robots in the near future. And we want to ask some of the employees about how they feel robots pose an existential threat to the American working class.
My name is Winona Rue, and I work at the Dunkin Donuts in Terminal 4. There's 2 kiosks, like, at the front. No one really uses them, but the way it works really sucks. And
if the customer has a better experience with a fucking piece of plastic than you doing your fucking best and dealing with your garbage, then you should get a new fucking job. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like less efficient than just going up and ordering.
They don't even put the work into the kiosks that they need to have them operate properly, if at all.
It's making our job harder because there's all kinds of stuff in the system that we don't have or that we do have that's not available and the prices are wrong, and it just makes our job so much harder than just actually going to the table and talking to people ourselves.
They'll send an order through on the kiosk and it'll just silently pop up on our screen. So we won't even, unless we're actively looking at it, we're not gonna know about it. We're just sit around like wondering why there's people in the lobby and we're like, oh, there's a order. Yeah, it's really not.
Okay, so then get mad at the system, say, yeah, we should have a system that says bing bing, orders up or whatever. When people, go to McDonald's, people don't complain about this shit. You go to McDonald's, the robots behind the counter, the humans or whatever, it's my bad, I mean robots then, fuck it. If they don't have that over there, then that's the problem of the store, yo. What?
They're down more often than they are usable. They are not connected to any of our computers at Dunkin' Donuts, so we have no idea what anybody orders. And then they'll come up to us all angry with a receipt.
I have a roofing company. You work at Dunkin' Donuts. Who the fuck is being ignorant? I made $350,000 last year. I'm fucking ignorant.
It's frustrating on both ends. It's like, why is that even there?
I think they're just trying to squeeze every penny they can out of the entire experience, and to allow people to do it themselves just makes it quicker and easier for the company.
Do you feel like you enjoy your job?
No, I've worked customer service for 5 years. I don't enjoy this. I'm here for the paycheck.
I give up. This is not California, but we could take Californians. For example, they want respectfully, like $23 an hour's worth of value for their life and think that they're getting it to provide like $8 service for society. Listen, man. Listen, you call me fucking. Listen, libtard dumbass. That unfortunately, that's just not the way of the world. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just how that works. What the fuck you want from me?
It would have been more profitable for them to agree to this contract because they're really suffering now that we're out demonstrating like this during Thanksgiving.
This is the busiest travel time in the whole year, and we have to make a disruption in order for them to listen to us and for them to know that we're serious.
What kind of existential threat do you think automation poses to the
workforce?
I
fell off now. Now you're mad.
People want human interactions. As much as people want to say that, AI and automation is the way, people that come through the airport, they don't want to continue to serve themselves. They want...
I'm going to move to LA. I would really like to have a brand new dental plan, health insurance plan, a company car paid, okay, retirement fund, 401k, benefits, retirement. I want the whole package. What I want to offer, okay, is 6 hours at most of the day with the breaks, of course. And I just want to give to society, let's say, $10 worth of value or product, right? That's what I want to do. How does that make any sense? Brother, the business, it's a business, motherfucker. It's a business. I don't know what to tell you.
Want to sit down and relax and not have to think about everything and allow somebody to take care of.
If the business cannot stay alive, okay, then it'll remove every employee. If the business was out of business and they remove the store, okay, everybody loses their job, okay? What the fuck are you gonna say now? Oh, they're so evil for going out of business. Ugh! They should have had all the money. They should have stayed in business. They took my job away because they went out of business. I cannot believe this.
As a server, I don't want to be relegated to a glorified food runner at the end of the day where, you know, the customer is doing my job, and that's not part of the experience that we want when we go out to eat. We actually want to be served.
We're emotional support humans for people that come through here sometimes, but I do like that I get to have a lot of interactions with a lot of really cool people.
I mean, part of the best part of my day is getting to talk with the guests, get to know them, see why they're traveling, where they're going to, joking around. Like, that's what people come into a full service experience for. If they didn't want that, they would just go and grab a sandwich and go sit by the gate. So I feel like they're taking that away.
Through here sometimes, but I do like that I get to have a lot of interactions with a lot of really cool people.
I mean, part of the best part of my day is getting to talk with the guests, get to know them, see why they're traveling, where they're going to, joking around. Like, that's what people come into a full service experience for. If they didn't want that, they would just go and grab a sandwich and go sit by the gate.
I think that's where like local like mom and pops like kind of like almost like co-ops and chill spots are for. Fucking Dunkin' Donuts, motherfucker. Oh man.
So I feel like
it's some
they're
fucking
taking that away
corporate
in the name
fucking
of profit.
thing, like.
Yo, what's up? Los Angeles, California, 9:30 a.m. I just went inside that Dunkin' Donuts right there, and I'm not gonna lie, there was in fact a kiosk. There was no human interaction happening. You had a counter dividing two classes of people, the working class and the consumer class, with no cross-verbal traffic at all. It was solitary, somewhat awkward, probably bad for the...
I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I want to get a coffee. I don't give a shit about your fucking day. I don't care about your news, about how your brother is doing. I don't give a shit what you got for Christmas. You can suck it, okay? Fucking brew the coffee, put it on the fucking counter. I'm the consumer. I'm buying a coffee. I'm not buying some story, okay? If I wanted to buy a story, I would have went across the store. I'm gonna get a fucking book. I'm gonna go watch a movie. I buy a coffee. I get there, I get my coffee. Now I sit here with my coffee. What else is there here? What are we watching?
Employees, because they're understimulated, I think. But for me, I honestly kind of enjoyed it. Got to walk in there, headphones in, didn't have to talk to anybody about anything going on. And now look at it. I have a perfect oat milk infused 16-ounce Dunkin' Donuts coffee in my hand. But that's not why I'm out here filming this. What if I told you there's a service that we use before we go into the field? Lines over by the left or the right. Full disclaimer, ground news, you can see the 60 services and do about your. So both angles contain pretty interesting. Ground.news/channel 5.
That was a long ad, holy shit.
Guys, back to the streets. Despite the strong sentiments of these
It's the same thing at McDonald's, except instead of brewing the coffee, they flip the burger. Oh, what about it? Dude, the employees would ask any employees at the back of the fucking McDonald's, okay? If they would like to be left alone when flipping the burger, I'm telling 99.9 will say, please to God, I already hate this fucking bullshit ass job, okay? I want to flip the burger in peace. If I can avoid human interaction, I will. Fuck this shit, okay? Now flip the burger.
Protesters, many Thanksgiving travelers are not opposed to AI and enjoy
I don't bother you, you don't bother me.
For their convenience, among other things.
I get burger, you get money, everybody's happy.
And AI.
I think it's a great idea. It just seems to make it much more swift. Some of these, it just makes traveling so much easier. We thought it was pretty neat, you know.
Over here, they're protesting, saying that it's going to kind of take away jobs and stuff. What do you think about that?
Well, you can always look at it two ways, I think, because you're creating jobs
Yeah,
on the
gamble,
other side,
dude.
too. You know, someone's got to build the robots, someone's got to maintenance them, someone has to put the food on it somehow. It's back and forth, you know. You might lose one here, but you're going to gain another one here, I feel.
How do you feel about QR code menus?
Kind of bland to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mid, below grade.
Do you feel like automation poses an existential threat to the American working class?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Do you feel like automation poses an existential threat to the American working class?
No, not at all. If you work your ass off, if you work hard, then no, you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Frankly, there's a lot of young kids right now who don't want to work, you know, and it's not that I want to automatically replace them, but I don't think it'll ever be like when I grew up.
Hey, ladies, say it. Say it. Say it.
I don't think it'll ever be like when I grew up.
I feel like nowadays, because of TikTok and stuff, all the kids want to be YouTubers and dancers and rappers. They don't want to like be engineers and scientists and doctors anymore, and definitely not soldiers.
And definitely not carpenters or plumbers or whatever, which to me right now. I wish I was starting a job.
Hey, and imagine those jobs, how well they're thriving. When nobody wants to fucking do it, when you're the one who's doing it, brother, the revenue skyrockets. You ask a fucking plumber, how many plumbers when there's a shortage of plumbers, right? And some guy comes in and says, yeah, I'll repair your entire fucking leaking dog shit that's making a rot in your house. Yeah, it'll cost you, okay, say $700. Oh, you want to pay $700? Okay, we'll call the next plumber. Which one? Which plumber? Tomorrow? Next week? Next month? Yeah, okay. Boom. Supply demand is what it is.
I wouldn't mind starting out at $50 an hour. I think the kids, male, female, it doesn't make any difference. I have the sense of not wanting a real job. Just, I want to just kind of do what I want. And they expect $20, $30 an hour to start. They want a new house right away. They want a new car, a new boat, a new Sea-Doo, whatever it is. And it's like, give me a break, dude,
Are you pro-capitalism?
Yeah, I guess yeah. It's better than everything else we got, like being shoved in our face, right?
Yeah. What?
So I guess I'll take capitalism.
Are you optimistic about the future?
I don't think this guy understands what's in our face. I don't think this guy even knows what would be not
in our
capitalism.
Face, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll take capitalism.
Are you optimistic about the future of American capitalism?
About that specifically, I'm not optimistic about that if it keeps continuing, no.
How come?
Well, because it's hard to live. I mean, I live in a studio, converted from a garage, two blocks down from my landlord's McMansion. Like that's how I live. That's pretty much, give or take, how I've been living for like 5 years. I've been getting a taste of the real world for like years. So like I don't know, like why do these people have to? Why do these people deserve anything better than what I have?
For sure.
Yeah.
What are your passions outside of?
So what we're seeing is a classic case of look at the back. How is it a coincidence? This person's saying some whatever shit, and they're obviously having some sort of interference with the 5G towers in the back. It's beaming. The communication between the neurons is not being completed because the 5G is causing some sort of discord.
Of working here.
I mean, I do art, I guess. Yeah.
What kind of art?
I draw, I guess. Yeah.
That's cool. Do you ever think about after this going into illustration or something like that?
No, that's fucking insane because even in our current society we have as much I'm not gonna have the opportunity. No.
Well, shit, you never know.
No.
Is there a possibility of promotion in the Dunkin' Donuts corporate apparatus?
Well, I don't know why I'd want to do that. Then I would lose union protections.
Channel 5 Live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News.
Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
Yeah, Dave is back to tell us about unions. Oh, Dave, thank you for the thing about unions. Mods, plumbing is just water Lego. Yeah, but there's some more to it. It's not that easy. Classic Republican viewpoint. I'm not Republican. Chad just got here. Is he hating on unions? Classic. Brother. You know what? I'm going to make a business and here's what we're going to do. We share all the profits, but we share all the losses, okay? So when the bills kick in, we split the bill. If the business is doing really bad and there's loans and interest on loans, you bail us out. I'm playing my part, right? So if we're failing, you're in debt and you go Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Fair enough? No, you would never go for that.